It is almost August 2024. It's a time of change for a lot of people, especially students, as they transition from summer break into school. That also applies to myself as I am moving 3.5 hours away back to college and starting a new year there. A new roommate, a new schedule, routine, etc. It's like putting a puzzle together, which is what I wanted to make this month's theme about. This puzzle is a symbol and reminder of what I want to apply into my life. So let's break it down. The first part will be trial and error. When you build a puzzle, you take a piece, try to see if it fits with another piece, and if it doesn't, try another one. And I feel like life is kind of like this. You try something, and if it works, and if it doesn't, try something else. Sometimes I find myself in analysis paralysis, which means you need to make a decision, but you overthink it, you overanalyze it, and then when you finally come to a decision, you overthink it again, and it's just this whole cycle. And so you're basically stuck. You can't really make a decision, you can't take action, and it can lead to a lot of missing out on life. And so by thinking of this puzzle mindset of just being more experimental and playful, hopefully that'll move me out of analysis paralysis when I'm there. The second part of this puzzle mentality is when you build a puzzle, you have to go piece by piece, and eventually it'll make a bigger picture. So this reminds me that in order to reach a goal, I have to consistently show up and do the smaller day-to-day actions. For example, I really want to have an internship next summer, but the job hunt's hard. It's a lot of applications, writing, interviews, and it leads to a lot of worries when I get in my head and I just have this whole mental spiral of doubting myself, etc. But to even have a chance at getting an internship, I need to put in the work this upcoming semester and go through that long process. So those consistent efforts and just taking the time to sit down and focus is essential. By building a puzzle piece by piece, it's going to remind me to take those small steps and to focus, just like how a puzzle is built piece by piece, not instantaneously. The third and final part of this puzzle of mindset has to do with application. So in anything, whether it be a goal or career or hobby, there are 3 stages: knowledge, practicing, and execution. So think of a doctor. They start out as a student in the knowledge stage by learning and studying, going to school. And as time goes on, they start doing more of the practice stage by getting some hands-on experience. Eventually, they become practitioners on their own. They know their things, and they just have to execute what they already know and have practiced. They're just doing and being themselves, being a doctor at this point. A person will always do these steps simultaneously, but not equally. A doctor will never stop learning, hopefully, but once they get to their profession, they're mostly going to be working instead of studying or being in school. So depending where you are on that process, you're going to have a different emphasis on each stage. I've been on YouTube unseriously since 2019, and I'm at the stage where I need to move on from the knowledge stage. I love watching videos about it, thinking of how to make these videos, but I never actually do it, or when I do, I can get in my head about it. But I have to remind myself that I have enough pieces to start building a picture. I can always look for more pieces during or later, but it shouldn't be the primary focus, otherwise my puzzle will never get done. Those are some of the reminders I have going into August. No matter where life takes you next month, I hope you remember to take it easy, to take small steps every day and just go piece by piece. You're going to do amazing things. Remember to appreciate yourself and to look back on how much you've built so far as well as you're going through that puzzle. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.